Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. As you can hear, I have a freeloader, and it probably sounds a lot worse than it is. And I'm going to try and get through this without coughing. And I'm going to preemptive an apology if I do get into a coughing fit. So I've got the Crow Tarot on the tarot deck because I'm going to eat some crow. Regarding the election, I was wrong about a few things, but I did get a few things right. Let's go back to Trump's birthday reading, or let's even back it up before then. I read that if Biden and Trump were in the election, Trump would win by a lot. It would be the landslide that we saw. And then I did Trump's birthday reading, and it's interesting. I'm going to link that down below. Go look at that reading. There was a dark-haired woman that he had to be aware of, and at the time of his birthday, Biden had not stepped down. Let's back that up a bit. I actually did read in March that Biden would not be on the ticket. I did. If you go back and look at that, I said Joe Biden would not be running for president. So then when I did, let's fast forward back to Trump's birthday reading, I said there's a dark-haired lady that he has to be worried about. Also in that reading, there was great wealth, courtship, and the lovers. And I said, oh, is somebody going to come forward? And there was a bit of a thing about Laura Loomer, I believe her name was, and actually she's suing somebody who said that she was having an affair with Trump. She's quite a bit younger than him. I believe she's only 31, and she's a staunch Republican, and she's actually suing somebody about that. And I thought, so okay, that can't be that. You know who that is? Elon Musk. And sometimes the lovers, you aren't exactly lovers, but you walk hand in hand or step by step. And you think about it, great wealth, courtship, lovers. Elon reached out to Trump, became his partner, more so than Kennedy. Of course, Kennedy reached out to him as well, but it's Elon who has the great wealth. And Elon stood by him, and that's Elon. So if you go and look at that, I got that right. He did have a partner with a lot of money. That he did have to worry about a dark-haired lady that was Vice President Harris. But we did not know that at the time of his birthday. I also said he would not be going to prison. I also said that I thought at that point all charges would be dropped. I also said he would be moving. And I also said, is that from Florida to the White House? He had the sun and the key and the great fortune. I basically said he's going to be the president. Then when Vice President Harris was announced as the running mate, I had a bunch of things that showed she wasn't going to win the Democratic convention, but if she did run, she would beat Trump. And then after all the attempts on him and whatnot, I did another reading, and I said, no, Trump is going to win, but it's going to be very close. And then I did another reading, I believe, what's going to happen after the election. I said Trump would win, but it would be very close, and it would be undecided. And that's where I got wrong. I did get Harris was on the ticket. I said Trump might have to drop out because I keep reading something is wrong with his heart, and he would step aside. That was wrong. I said that it would be very close. That was wrong. And I'm not afraid to admit I'm wrong. And listen, if I was 100% right all the time, I would not be doing YouTube videos. I'd be at the casino and I'd be a multi-millionaire, right? I'm only human. I do have great success rate, and I fully admit that I blow it sometimes. Absolutely, 100%. And I know a lot of you hang around and you are very forgiving because you realize that. You realize that the divination is not 100%. But if as long as it's, 60, 70, 80% of the time, then you can kind of come along and agree with me. So those are the things I got wrong. It was a landslide. I also got wrong. I said it wouldn't be decided for about 8 weeks or so. I still think something's going to happen. It's just in my bones, and that's why I've got the Crow Tarot #1. I'm eating crow because I was wrong on some things, but I was overall right that Trump would win. And I want to read and see if something is up before the inauguration. I did do a reading that a Republican will be inaugurated. And there was another thing I said. I did say JFK was being wooed by each party, and that was before he announced he was going to the Republicans. And it was whoever offered him the most, and I think they've offered him like Department of Health or something like that. So he went with Trump. And another one, I said J.D. Vance would not be vice president. And now I'm wondering if J.D. Vance is going to be inaugurated as president. Maybe not this June. I mean January. June. Why did I say June? So let's see. Let's see what the crows have to say about the energy around the inauguration for the Republicans. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 8 of Swords. 5 of Cups in reverse. The Moon upright. Oh, I better move that. And the 8 of Wands. Something about the future is definitely looking forward to the future, but we have the Moon here, so we have some kind of illusion. There's the celebration, the 3 of Cups, but we've got somebody here who perhaps can't make it. A 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's going to be some sadness before then. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's going to be some kind of stalling. Page of Cups. King of Wands. Now, somebody pointed out to me that that Vance is the King of Wands. He's the King of Wands. So some surprising news about Vance. The Hanged Man. I think there's going to be some kind of stalling here. 9 of Wands upright. I think there's going to be something. I still think there's something going on. There's something going on, and it definitely involves J.D. Vance and the Hanged Man. 9 of Wands. Page of Swords in reverse. The Empress in reverse. The Devil. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse is telling me something's not going to be passed on. Something is up. I can't put my finger on it. And I think it might have a lot to do with the fact I'm not American. I really don't understand all the Senate, the House, the Electoral College. I don't understand that. 4 of Cups in reverse. The Tower. I still think something is going to happen. The Sun and the Emperor and the 4 of Swords. I'm wondering if there's like a death that stalls something. Like we've got President Carter. He's just hit 100. And if you saw pictures of him, TikTok, but we've got the Tower here and we got regrets and something not being passed down. But then we have the Sun and the Emperor, and the Empress is in reverse. So obviously it's not a female. It is definitely a male. I'm going to stand by my cards, and they're trying to tell me something, and I don't know what it is, but we definitely have the Tower. So something happens before the inauguration, right? This is all happening before the inauguration, and then there's the inauguration. The sun shines on the beginning, the inauguration, the new president, and it's a male is crowned. But something definitely happens. And I think with it being the past here, could be Biden, could be Carter. I'm not getting, we've got the devil here. And that the devil is during Capricorn season, and that's when it's when something could happen just before. Because we have the Page of Swords, the Empress in reverse. So, the Empress in reverse could be the ex-First Lady, which would be Jill Biden, because Mrs. Carter has passed. Or it could be telling us that the ex-First Lady has already gone. I think there's something that is going to happen during Capricorn season, which is December 21st to until the inauguration. Something happens. We have the Tower. Something happens that stalls it. That's all I'm getting, guys. I'm going to stand by that. And we have the 8 again, meaning that this is my 8 weeks card. Something 8 weeks. And I don't know what the cards are trying to tell me. And just like his birthday reading, where now we can see it was Elon with the big money that wanted to partner up with him. Now, hindsight's 2020. And I'm wondering if in 8 weeks from now, we're going to see, that was it. That was it. But something big happens before the inauguration. All right? I'm standing by that. I'm standing by that. And somehow it affects the inauguration in some regards. All right. Now, whether that's Biden passes and Kamala becomes president. So we've got 2 inaugurations before January 20th. That could very well be. Something is going to happen. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I think I might do an auto writing with a past president and see what's going on. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care of yourself. And thank you all to my loyal viewers for sticking with me and realizing I'm only human. Take good care. Bye for now.